Are you ready to rule Gotham City? Well, you can become the city's next criminal mastermind as you fight your way to the top in Batman Arkham Underworld, the brand new iOS app hitting stores now. Recruit DC Comics supervillains to do your dirty work, then train an army of thugs to attack your rivals. Grow your criminal empire and crush your enemies to earn loot and respect. Create the ultimate hideout full of traps, security forces, and hidden dangers to defend your turf from other aspiring crime lords. Earn enough respect on the streets, get ready to take on the Batman to secure your status as Gotham City's ultimate threat. Batman Arkham Underworld is an iOS app that of course takes place within the Arkham universe, taking place multiple years before Batman Arkham Asylum. Now, right now, the game is only available on iOS, so of course for people who own any sort of iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch, anything like that. But right now, it is currently available only in Canada, Australia, the Philippines, the Netherlands, Norway, and Guatemala. Do you have an Android and or live in a country that I did not name here? Well, if you make your way to the website, which is known as ArkhamUnderworld.com, the link for it will be in the description box below, and hit the Learn More button, you can insert your information, including your email and the platform that you are going to be playing this game on, to be notified immediately when the game becomes available on either your platform or within your region. With all that said, I've got a special preview of both Harley Quinn and Batman in Batman Arkham Underworld, featuring some exclusive gameplay of the game. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm CaboosXBL. Please drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the video.
I'm Kevin Conroy, and I play Batman in Arkham Underworld.
Batman Arkham Underworld takes place several years before the events of Arkham Asylum, which gives us a really rich landscape to tell some backstories and some stories you might not know yet about some of the most famous characters and villains in the world of Gotham.
Batman plays an interesting role in Arkham Underworld. To the player, he is an enemy. He is a foil showing up to ruin the player's day.
You're going back to Arkham.
Batman isn't really trusted yet. He doesn't have a relationship with the police yet. He's not considered a hero as we consider him now. When you're casting Batman, there really isn't a lot of discussion. We just need to get Kevin Conroy.
Give it up, Croc. You're going back to Arkham.
This is the only time I've seen an instance where the player is actually the bad guy playing against Batman. And I think that's going to be very interesting for people playing the game. I've always focused everything on all the villains within the game. Now I'm having to focus on the player, too.
You have to be stopped.
Kevin's been the voice of Batman for a couple of decades now. It's the voice that everybody knows. It's the voice you think of when you try to imagine Batman.
Batman is the noblest hero of all the superheroes because he has no superpowers. He's just a mortal guy who chooses to devote his life to curing the ills of the world.
If you had done things differently, I might have been able to help you.
I think the voice comes out of the pain of his childhood and losing his parents.
Not important now. I'm taking them down.
It's almost a very operatic character. He's a grand character. He's the archetypical hero.
I knew you'd come here, Victor. Give it up.
I think this story takes place at an interesting time.
This is obsessive, even for you, Edward.
It's a period that I haven't recorded before in anything I've been working on.
If you want to live like a beast, Wayland, you can do it in a cage at Arkham.
He's just establishing his credibility with the police, who he's going to have to work with for the rest of his career.
You're going to pay for what you've done to these people, Scarecrow.
Bruce is the performance. He puts on his suit. He puts on his suave demeanor. He puts on his sarcasm, his wealth, and he confronts the world. And that's the performance. And when he's in the Batcave, when he's alone, when he's allowed to take off the armor that he presents the world, that's who he really is. And that's when the voice, that's where I found that voice. It's that voice is not the performance. That voice is the performance.
Let him go. I'm the one you want.
Batman is the ultimate challenge to the player, right? He is the character that we are going to measure up against, toe-to-toe in a fight, with our supervillains against him.
And that means you'll get to do something you've never got to do in any other Batman game before. You'll actually get to beat Batman and send him back to the Batcave.
As you progress through the game, he's going to also get more powerful, and he's going to be trying to step up his game to combat the crime in the city. When you meet Batman, he's a force to be reckoned with, right? He can be pretty devastating to your thugs. Just like we see in other games, he will beat up a whole bunch of goons pretty quickly and dispatch them.
Rule Gotham City in Batman, Arkham Underworld.
I'm Tara Strong, and I play Harley Quinn in Batman Arkham Underworld. Harley is complicated, you could say. She embodies everything about a loving girlfriend, as well as a sociopath and crazy person. When you play this game, you're actually a crime lord. Your goal is to take over Gotham. The more successful you are at the game, the more friends you have, and Harley's one of these friends, and she's a boss, and she's really cool, and she comes with some great fighters and weaponry. My favorite is the Jack-in-the-Box, and you can throw the Jack-in-the-Box and it'll attack all of the bad guys to Harley in the room and blow their heads off and burn them. I hear a lot of times, like, we want to hear more from Harley and her backstory and more of what's going on, and I think this game will deliver some of that to the fans.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about!
To get into the studio and play someone that's willing to blow people away for her love is pretty cool.
Woohoo! Another shot at the Batman!
I get a lot of frustrations out playing Harley.
Oh, I'll show you some moves, B-Man. Just sit still!
Yeah, I think Harley's crazy comes through in pretty much every line.
You're so jumpy, Batman! And kicky!
She's more confident, so the performance level is a little higher.
You really ought to take a vacation, Batman! Listen to me, I'm a doctor!
My favorite line in this game is,
You think you scare me? Have you met my boyfriend?
I definitely want that on a t-shirt.
Hey everybody, this is Harley, and you better play Batman Arkham Underworld. I said so! Well, my pudding will get you, right, sweetie? Go play it!